Welcome back to Super Mario 64 DS. I didn't bring UDJ along for the ride because this is kinda just a collection video. This is the only bonus I have planned for Super Mario 64 DS because the multiplayer, it's not that good, and all the mini-games you can play on your own time. Mainly I want this to be a guide on finding all the rabbits. That includes the silver rabbits that are running around the courtyard, and that's what we're going to collect first. Interesting thing about the Silver Rabbit Challenge, this is actually one of the regular 150 stars that you need to collect. But how do you make the rabbits appear? Well, think of it like a shiny Pokemon. You have to continuously go to different sections, come back, go to different routes. Except with this one, you have a 1 in 5 chance of finding a silver rabbit. It's not like 1 out of a million plus numbers. No, it's a lot easier to find these rabbits. And the way I found all 8 is I went inside and outside the castle with Yoshi until I found one. You have to do this a total of 8 times. Now, a lot of guides will tell you you need to be a specific character in a specific place, but actually, all of these silver rabbits are randomized, which is why you want to go inside and outside the castle with Yoshi, because as soon as you leave the castle, there are 3 rabbits there, and your chances are a lot higher. Another small thing I've seen on a lot of guides I checked, and I don't know if this is true or not, but the more keys you get from the rabbits when you're collecting them, the worse chance you have of finding the silver rabbits. And you're going to notice the ones I'm finding are the same rabbit. It doesn't happen every time with the same rabbit, but just know it's a lot easier to find them coming out of the castle, going in and out. And all the values reset. This is talking more in technical terms, but all the values reset when you go through a door and it causes the screen to go black, so it has to load the entire inside and outside. So that's why it completely randomizes and makes it easier to find them in this scenario. I'm not sure why Nintendo thought this was a good idea for a star, especially when you're going for 100% completion, seeing as how you could find these bunnies anywhere. You'll be going through the castle, going to get other stars, and then all of a sudden you see a silver rabbit. They're not harder to catch. In fact, they're a lot easier to catch with Yoshi because of his range. But just the fact that you I don't know, this was not a good idea. It was a cool idea, don't get me wrong, but having to randomly find 8 silver rabbits, that's not fun. So just know this is the easiest guide. It took me about 30 minutes to find all these rabbits, and that's just constantly, that's 30 minutes of going inside, outside, inside, outside. And I managed to find all of them. So after you find all of them, you'll know how many you need left. Every time you catch one, they'll say, you need 7 more, you need 6 more, which is what you're seeing on screen here. And I love how the context of whichever character you're using adds to the dialogue. After you catch all 8, they will give you a special key. And this is the thing you're looking for to get that 1 star a lot of you probably have not gotten. It's for the empty room. Now, it has been a few years since this game came out, so for those of you who never found the 8 silver bunnies, this is what is inside the white room, the empty room. Ta-da! You get a star! I could just imagine all of you with 149 stars in the game just sitting up on your shelf, crying silently. But what happens if you go into the door and there's no longer a star? I just thought that was funny. So now that we have the silver bunny star, the rest of this video is actually going to be collecting the rest of the rabbits. So just in case you are missing a couple minigame rabbit keys, I will be showing off where to get all of them. If you look at a guide and you happen to see that Yoshi has 8 rabbits, technically he does, because you need to catch the rabbit at the beginning of the game to access the rest of the game. It's just a tutorial on Yoshi and the rabbits and keys. So technically he has 8, but as far as the keys are concerned, he has 7. Every character will have 7 keys, and those unlock the minigames. So I'm just going to let the music take the place of my commentary, and I hope you enjoy all these locations if you needed help on them. we have all the keys. If you ever want confirmation on whether you have all the keys or not, come talk to Toad, and he will say this specifically, that all the keys are back. And as soon as you have all the keys, you have unlocked all the mini-games, which you can access from the startup screen, or you can access from here. And it'll tell you you have all 28. So, if this guide helped, cool. Enjoy the mini-games.